MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jason Vargas will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Vargas is ready. Here's the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And when you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. A quick out number 1. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Mark Teixeira is a fun guy to watch right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Aoki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Nori Aoki will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Eric Hosmer will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Billy Butler will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, I think this one is going to be a great pitcher's duel, so you really need to take advantage of any scoring opportunities or any mistakes that may be handed to you. 1 or 2 runs might be enough to win it.
Salvador Perez will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Alcides Escobar out there at that shortstop position in this one. One of the finer defensive players in all the game. Has great range, great athleticism, and an excellent arm. Not afraid to be aggressive. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Two down, runners at first and second. To 2-2 now.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. After 1, no score. Mark Teixeira will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Vargas into the windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. Still 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Teixeira takes the big turn, heading for second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Smoke toward third. Moustakas is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you got to love having Alex Gordon in the outfield. Remember, he's a converted third baseman. It absolutely flies, gets a great jump, and really leaves it all out there out in the outfield. He's won 4 Gold Gloves in a row, 2011 through 2014. He's as good as it gets.
Hit hard to short. Fielded by Siriaco. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Aoki on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Kelly Johnson steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Omar Infante strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Mike Moustakas will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Right side and right into the shift. Johnson on the grass. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Lorenzo Cain will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Pedro Siriaco will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
One and one, here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
We'll get a look at this dance number again in show motion. And you'll see this catch right on the cleat, maybe even the big toe. If you're going to get hit, that's not a bad one to take.
Standing in now, Nori Aoki. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's a pitch away from wiggling off the hook for the second straight inning.
The 1-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Anton Richardson steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Vargas gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground near home. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Aoki has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hot shot down the line. And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Yeah, and you watch this again. It was a great play just to lay out to get this thing, and he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles up to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that's the baseball. And that should go down as an infield hit.
In now, Carlos Beltran down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. One and one, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Billy Butler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Maybe it's all in the mind, but it seems like the legs don't move quite as well when it's cold out, and he was out easily there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hard hit ball to second. Johnson scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Salvador Perez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. To his left, Corbin. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. first baseman Mark Teixeira is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Vargas has his target. Here it is on 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Rodriguez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Avi Corbin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Alex Gordon is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Our next broadcast, well, we won't be alone. We'll have the national audience with us for Sunday Night Baseball as you see the pitching matchup we'll have in store for you tomorrow night. Omar Infante comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Mike Moustakas stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Kelly Johnson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in, Anton Richardson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied into very shallow right. Aoki is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas has it. Infante for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Carlos Beltran digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the 5th. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Mark Teixeira stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and They've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Sabathia gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Pedro Siriaco steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Nori Aoki stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
So striding in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Beltran. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The run scores from second. And Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Billy Butler digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Salvador Perez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the third out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees 1. Alex Rodriguez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Avi Corbin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avi Corbin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Siriaco's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. High pop-up. Moustakas just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Vargas sets. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Alex Gordon will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Omar Infante will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Hit out towards second. Johnson comes up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
So much for being in trouble out there. He gets the first 2 outs on only 4 pitches, so he may just stick around another inning after all.
Mike Moustakas will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Anton Richardson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch on the way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
So 1 gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Alcides Escobar stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Looking to avoid his first walk. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stephen McLean will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Stephen McLean.
Ready now, Pedro Siriaco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Full count now. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. In now, Nori Aoki. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Corbin is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Eric Hosmer will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Nope,
down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And it's full now, 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, if you look at it, this is a pretty good job of pitching right here. Right after the leadoff double, he gets a pop-up and then a strikeout. So now he's just 1 out away from getting out of this thing unscored upon.
Into the box, Billy Butler. High in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Kansas City, as the lead remains 3-1. Kelvin Herrera will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kelvin Herrera.
Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Taken high and deep to right. Aoki going back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Avery Diaz is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 6, Avery Diaz.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Aoki. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Avi Corbin.
Avi Corbin steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees 2. Salvador Perez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Alex Gordon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
In now, Omar Infante. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Beltran has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
56. Ready. Holland.
Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Anton Richardson waits on deck. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot that time for Kelly Johnson. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ballgame to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stepping in now, Anton Richardson, sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hit hard to the right side.
Nope,
Foul.
foul.
Holland's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled softly out toward right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, and these are the ones that burn you as a pitcher. You do everything right. You get 2 strikes on the guy. You make a really good pitch here. And it sounds like he's hitting this thing with a rolled-up Sunday newspaper. And watch where this ball is going to land. Right out there in no man's land between 3 players. He's got to be saying, unbelievable.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar. Swing and a liner, but foul. And Ellsbury's running. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Mike Moustakas gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw is dropped. My gracious.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it. Just a bad air.
Ivan Nova will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ivan Nova.
Lorenzo Cain comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Siriaco. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Johnson is there. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Noriaoki digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Just hung in there on that one. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Still tied 3-3. Ken Mercer will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Ken Mercer.
Carlos Beltran will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And this one gets away. But fortunately here, no advance.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Into the box now, Avi Corbin. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Eric Hosmer will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
To first. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
In now, Billy Butler. Liner towards second, and he makes a great diving stop for the out.
I'll tell you, if there's ever a time that you need a strong defense behind you, this is it. Late innings, tie ball game, any base runner has a chance to be a potential game winner. But look at the play right here as he stretches himself out, and that's going to take a hit away.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Gary Sanchez comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, one away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Kelly Johnson will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. Bases are empty, one man out. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded by Infante. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Striding into the box, Anton Richardson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Alex Gordon brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Now to the plate, Omar Infante. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Mike Moustakas steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon is there. He's got it one away.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Alcides Escobar digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Carlos Beltran will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Kane will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
Now in the box, Mark Teixeira will swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Lorenzo Cain is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
In the air to left center. Richardson is calling for it. 1 out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whoo. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Pedro Siriaco will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 now.
Well, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good at-bat there. Now, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Nori Aoki steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with one away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And that is into right field. A base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His third hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Brian Mitchell will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Eric Hosmer will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The designated hitter, number 16,
Billy Butler will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
The 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. The second for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Wade Davis will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Wade Davis.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aoki moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Standing in now, Avi Corbin drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Gary Sanchez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Kelly Johnson digs in yet again. If you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th inning. Fly ball heading for the alley. Going after it is Gordon. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Oh, and he can't get back to third. A blunder there rounding the bags, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Salvador Perez stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Remember now, that's the winning run if he can get on. He definitely put a good swing on this ball. Just unlucky that it was right out of him.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Into the box now, Omar Infante. This is in the air to right. Beltran on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Anton Richardson will stand in now to start the 14th, and I don't know about you guys, but it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm with you. How about a few runs? Yeesh.
Ready with the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands into the box, 2 for 6 thus far. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Mike Moustakas is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark. Something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once. So they need to take advantage of this.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
Pedro Siriaco digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Standing in now, Nori Aoki. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Ellsbury calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carlos Beltran steps in to begin the inning. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Mark Teixeira ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Kane is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no problems there for Infante as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Eric Hosmer is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Billy Butler comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. On to first is Escobar, one away.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Hit to short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
the second baseman, number 14, Infante.
Omar Infante trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Avi Corbin is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ball game. He's pointing into his dugout saying, "Let's go, you guys."
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
In now, Kelly Johnson. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Stepping in now, Anton Richardson. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gordon on the move, and they can't run it down. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Aoki is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Michael Marriott will get a late call here as he'll come on to pitch now in the 16th inning.
Michael Marriott.
Jacoby Ellsbury will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In the air to right center. Aoki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mike Moustakas stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. In that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Pedro Siriaco digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run. So I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
The batter, right fielder.
Noriaoki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Richardson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. One left for Kansas City. Score remains tied at 3-3. Alcides Escobar steps in to begin the inning. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory and reined in, one away.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Carlos Beltran comes forward once more. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Infante, and there are 2 away now.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Eric Hosmer is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The designated hitter, number 16.
Billy Butler strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Push to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow
He's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Richardson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far.
Yeah, but one hit will do a lot to take that bad taste out of your mouth. Just one.
Good battle. Count remains full. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Omar Infante stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Mike Moustakas comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Caught off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out, and the winning run stranded 90 feet away. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Alex Rodriguez is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gordon going back, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home, too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Standing in now, Avi Corbin, and he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. Now, he needed that.
In now, Gary Sanchez. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Oh, they're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game. You talk about something that tanks your batting average. Ouch.
Kelly Johnson digs in yet again. If you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th inning. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aoki sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Yankees are out in front, 4-3. Dylan Betances will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Lorenzo Cain will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Betances sets. Here it comes on 3-2. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Pedro Siriaco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here. And it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying runs up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Beltran giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Finally, somebody wake up Eric. It's over. Let's go home.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-3. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final.